Hello everyone, Neko Boy here. As of right now, I'm editing my follow-up video on Season 8 of Ultron, but in the meantime, I'm making a quick video regarding the whole Evangelion debacle, because there's a lot of information kinda everywhere, and a lot of people who don't know the Japanese language putting their input on it, which is fine, but it's kinda misguided, so I wanted to give you some context and understanding of the situation from someone who does speak Japanese. So recently Netflix premiered their own dub of Evangelion using some company, VSI, never heard of them, but anyways, there's been lots of controversy over it, from a lot of music missing, like Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon, and some people just not being satisfied with the dub, finding it kinda uninspired, which, I mean, meh, I just prefer the original Japanese anyways, but the main thing, the main number one thing that has everyone, including me, pissed off is the lines between Kaworu and Shinji changed, both in the subtitles and the dub. So in the original, Kaworu told Shinji, "I love you." In the new version, he says, "I like you," which, in English at least, there's a very big difference in the impact of that. So a lot of people at first kind of suspected that, oh, Netflix is censoring their relationship, which surprises all of us because Netflix tends to be very LGBT friendly. They have a section on Netflix and they tend to show up at Pride apparently, so that doesn't seem to be a very likely situation. I think what happened here is just this is a very sloppy translation, because while it's technically correct, contextually it's not, and let me explain that. So yes, ski technically means I like you. However, it can also mean to convey that I love you without sounding too dramatic, because while aishiteru technically means love you, it sounds kind of dramatic in Japanese, and it's only ever used between spouses. So it's very common in Japanese to use ski for I love you if, say, you're a new couple, because if on the first week of dating you say aishiteru, that sounds very dramatic and like, oh, I want to marry you. And there's plenty of examples of this in Japanese media, primary one being Junjo Romantica. It's an obvious romantic couple and they're using ski. Not to mention, during this scene, both Kaworu and Shinji are naked at a bathhouse, holding hands, so it's very much an I love you. It's that, I mean, that's a very intimate setting. How is it, there's no way it's ambiguous or it's I like you. It's very much I love you, and there's some more information to back this up. So first of all, one of the most obvious things is that in the official manga for Evangelion, they are making out. So, I mean, just look. That says it all. Let me find this. And arguably, the most important piece of evidence here is an interview with Anno, the creator of Evangelion. Here in the highlighted section it says, シンジにとっては初めての心を中せる友人であり、同性愛的な恋愛対象でもあった. So, from the man himself, this is a romantic encounter. This is a romantic relationship. There's literally no way around it. There's literally no way to justify it. It's not ambiguous, as some people say. By the way, don't you find it kind of funny how it's always gay couples? Most creators will say it's up to interpretation and like to leave ambiguous. So far, the only ones to actually do that is Dragon Prince, which they die, so it's kind of moot. Hooray for horrible tropes still existing in modern media. And then there's Bo's dads in She-Ra, which they better not die, because DreamWorks, who have a habit of doing that. First you did it to Adam, then you did it to the queens in Dragon Prince, so you're still not on my good side, DreamWorks. You're You're not. You don't get any of my money. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Zero. Re. So really, I think that's all there is to cover. It's not a very big situation. It's pretty obvious. So I think that's all there is to cover. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just a sloppy translation, and the translator, although he is Japanese, I guess is not very familiar with Evangelion, and it's very clear he's never actually watched it. So yeah, that's kind of embarrassing on his part. The air conditioner just kicked in, and I'm not going to turn it up anymore because I'm already starting to sweat, so hope to see you guys in the next video, and please look forward to my next Voltron video. I promise it's a lot higher quality than my last one that was just slapped together. Sayonara. I considered making a video on this, but the time's kind of passed. Everyone said their piece about it, but you know, as it's Pride Month, so many corporations are pandering towards LGBT pride and stuff, which is kind of disappointing, but the most disappointing thing was a Toei Animation making a happy Pride post, and as I told them, what on earth have you done for Pride? You are a Japanese company and gay marriage is still illegal in your country. I have never heard of you having booths or anything at Pride in Tokyo or anywhere else in Japan, so how do you have the audacity to give a happy Pride post and not actually do anything for the gay community? Have you ever donated to the cause? Have you done freaking anything? Have you given gay couples the same benefits as straight couples? We got nothing. Just come on, Toei. If you're not gonna actually do anything about it, just don't even bother. Shinji and Kaworu have one of the best, but also short-lived relationships in mainstream anime. And that's why we have doujinshi, because they did not get enough time.